Why do you think most men struggle to lose weight?
Laziness, no structure, no routine, and weak mindset.
How does this affect their everyday life?
Speaking from experience, fat and overweight, you got brain fog, you don't perform at an optimal level, you're always craving food.
How does this affect your work, your business, your social life, your family life?
This affects all of that because when you're not performing at an optimal level, you're not providing the best that you can for yourself and your family. The man who's sharp in shape is always going to be able to provide more for his family than the man who's fat and lazy and just wants to stay at home and watch TV and all that sort of shit.
What advice can you give to the men that are struggling with laziness, accountability?
So,
it's easier to say to someone like, bro, you gotta be disciplined, you gotta have a strong mindset, but you can't just fucking do that. But what are some actual real tips, real advice that you will give to people in this position?
I'd say a really, really good tip that is underrated is investing in yourself. Not just saying that because fucking we're coaches and we want to get paid. We want to get paid for sure, but when you put yourself in a position where you've got someone who's a professional and does this for a living, he's got years of experience of doing this shit for other clients who are exactly the same as that person. Yeah, you have to pay up front, but you're investing in yourself at the end of the day because you've got a coach who's going to keep you accountable, you've got the structure, you've got the routine, makes the meal plans for you, the diet plans. When you put yourself in that position, it's impossible to lose.
It's just like anyone who is a doctor, who's a lawyer, who's a tradie, a qualified sparky. At some point in their life, they went through an educational system. They all had a mentor, they all had a lecturer, they all had a teacher. They invested into uni, and it's exactly the same. They were held accountable by a teacher, they were taught things by a professional.
If you want to make it to the next level, you have to have someone who's been there and done that.
You get the knowledge of the person who's teaching, the years of fucking hard work that they've put in, and it just pours straight into you.
Learn from their mistakes so you don't have to make those exact same mistakes.
That's how the highly successful have propelled their life so quickly. Not only in fitness, but financially, spiritually as well.
You just have to be a student of life. You always have to be willing to learn. You can't know it all.
100%. Put your pride and your ego aside.
Exactly.